Well, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bobbie and this is Bobbie Reads Tarot, and today I have another weekend prediction video for you. As always, my readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research, form your own opinion, and please be cordial and have manners with one another in the comment section down below. Okay, you guys, I hope you guys are all doing well. What do you think is going to happen this weekend? I don't even know. It's just, there's been so much. You know what's been really heavy on my mind? And I know that I do mostly politics on this channel, but I also am I follow true crime. And this Bryan Kohberger, well, so he murdered these 4 beautiful, innocent University of Idaho students. And I'm originally from Spokane, Washington, which is like up in that neck of the woods. So that's like my hometown, you know. My nephew and niece both went to WSU. And so this week, Bryan Kohberger was sentenced, but they also read the victim impact statements. And man, those are just like weighing heavy on my heart. I've been thinking about those families and just, you know, trying to send them just strength and the feeling of, you know, love and peace. Okay, you guys. So let's take a look and see what we can expect this weekend. So we're going to just start off with like basic headlines or just general cards. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, you guys, we have earthquake, media source, news outlet, philanthropist, male actor. Okay. Let's see what else we have for our headlines. We have blogger, vlogger. You know what I want to add to this? I think blogger, vlogger, podcaster. I think this, I'm going to add that to this card, or maybe I'll do another card. But I think this is also like podcaster energy. Syria, male politician. North Korea, respondent, plaintiff. Let's get one more spirit. Now, for those of you who are wondering what these cards are, if you're new here, these are just some keyword cards that I made myself. Now, if you're wondering why North Korea has a flag on it and all the rest of them are blank, it's just because I haven't like put anything on those cards yet. This deck is a work in progress. So some of them have, you know, pictures and some of them just don't yet. So yeah. Okay. This is my little crafty project when I'm anxious or, you know, whatever. I come in here and I start drawing on these. Okay. So we have writer, author, journalist, respondent, plaintiff, North Korea, male politician, Syria, earthquake, media source, news outlet, philanthropist, male actor, and blogger, vlogger. So what I'm going to do is move these keywords over here, and then I'm going to start pulling some of our predictions cards from the Trish James Oracle. I love these cards so much, you guys. Okay, so earthquake. Let's see what we have. Let's see. We want the predictions deck. I have the predictions deck and the governance deck. So what do you have for us for earthquake? Now, there has been a lot of earth activity, earthquakes, earthquake clusters, volcanoes being very active. So I feel like this would have to be a more substantial earthquake than what we've seen so far for this to pop up, okay? So let's see what we have here. Rescue, revived. The greater good. What else do you have for us, Spirit, for earthquake? Uprooted, taken out. Oh, that's way too many. Sorry, guys. One at a time, Spirit. One at a time. Big city. Okay, that is actually what my question was going to be, is like, where is this going to happen? but it answered that. Big city. So people in a big city are going to need to be rescued, revived, uprooted, taken out of the area. Let's get one last card, please, Spirit, for this. One last card. What do you have for us for earthquake this weekend? Downgraded. Downgraded. Okay, you guys. So here's the interesting thing. We didn't get any locations other than North Korea. I don't believe that North Korea will be where this earthquake happens. I'm not sure where exactly it's going to happen. Perhaps Syria. Syria has had earthquakes, so it could perhaps be Syria. We'll have to take a look and see what's going on there. But if it's not Syria or North Korea, we're not getting where it is. So this could be earthquakes in multiple locations. Or this could just be, I don't know, Spirit just not wanting to give us, you know, an exact spot. Now, the greater good, one of the things I talk about a lot on my channel is all of these things that are happening, even though they're terrible and destructive, it's breaking down everything, old systems, governments that don't work. But in order to get there, we as humanity are going to go through a very difficult time. And a lot of people aren't going to make it. But it's important to remember that eventually it's for the greater good. And I know it's like, how can you even say that right now? But it really, really is. Okay. All right. Let me get these out of the way. And I want to look at Syria really quick to see if it's conflict that we're seeing in Syria or if it's going to be earthquakes. So let's look at the energy for Syria this weekend. Syria. What do you have for us? Okay, we have 7 of Pentacles reversed. 7 of Pentacles reversed is procrastination. It's waiting. It's not wanting to move ahead. Now, Syria has a very interesting, that's too many cards, has a very interesting situation going on right now. Their leader was ousted. Is that too many cards? Is that 2? That's 2. We're going to take it. 6, this is, okay, so we have 6 of Pentacles reversed and 7 of Pentacles reversed. So 6 of Pentacles reversed is someone no longer being generous to you. Okay. It's also not being grateful. And then we have the Chariot. The Chariot is speed. It's moving forward. It can be success. It can be victory. I'm feeling like this is more of something to do with either the Syrian government or war. And I'm almost feeling like this is procrastinating, waiting to see what's going to happen, and then deciding. The 6 of Pentacles energy is like the deciding factor. It's that not having gratitude or not being grateful. And then it's the charge that, so Syria could launch an attack on another country this weekend. Okay. So let's just keep our eyes on that and put that out of our way here. Okay, you guys, I want to look at this media source news outlet and this writer, author, journalist, because I feel very much like this is a story that's going to break this weekend. So let's see here. And I'm wondering if it's about a male politician. Let's put this over here. Okay. And then we still have North Korea respondent plaintiff. Okay. So let's see what we have here for this media source news outlet, writer, author, journalist, male politician. This could be, you know, some of the lawsuits that Trump has. Oh my gosh, South Park just did. Oh, I wonder if this is that South Park episode, because we also have male actor, which would tie into that. Let's take a look and see if that's what this is. Okay, Spirit, what is this about? Plaintiff, respondent, plaintiff, male actor. This I'm thinking is Trump filing a lawsuit against the writers of South Park. Male politician being the respondent, suing male actor. This would be the story that would break about that. Let's take a look and see what we have here. Seven of Pentacles again, procrastination. So there's someone is procrastinating. Someone is waiting. Okay. I don't know what they're waiting for, but there's some kind of a procrastination. The challenge is that Chariot again. That is so interesting. Okay. So the challenge is trying to move forward and trying to be successful or victorious in these lawsuits as a plaintiff. Okay. That's his challenge, is being successful, because the problem is these are complete baloney lawsuits that he's filing for libel. And this could also be about that story that broke from the Washington, oh my God, Washington Street or Wall Street Journal. I always want to say Washington. Wall Street Journal story, the WSJ story. It could be something about that too. Then the male actor probably would not go in there, but let's keep going. The energy that is coming from is Eight of Cups energy, and this is departure or abandonment. So whatever happened, this is also changing, big changes that happen. Okay, the energy of where this is going is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is good news. It's projects, it's being motivated, it's having enthusiasm. It's communication and good news. I'm almost wondering if this isn't someone almost welcoming a lawsuit from Trump. Whoever, whatever this is, it's almost like, yeah, bring it. Like, then we can depose you. We can bring forth even more information. This is all about communication, getting the word out. So whatever this story is, people are excited. They want it out, not Trump, but other people, the journalist. Okay, the destiny or the fate. This is Two of Pentacles. This is being unbalanced. This is also putting ego and pride before everything else. It's a need to prioritize. It can also be a feeling of being very overwhelmed or off course. So I think it's going to be a very taxing situation for those people involved. Okay. What they don't see coming or what they don't want to see is the Queen of Swords. Ooh, this is, okay, so this is a very creative, confident woman. This could be someone who comes in either in the court system or as an advocate. This could be a group that comes in. It is a show of strength, okay? This could even just be support from the public. But this is very much a show of strength. And it's the truth being revealed, the truth coming out. What they don't see coming is the truth is going to be revealed. The energy of this situation is the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is building a foundation, building a very strong, sturdy foundation that's very stable. So I feel like the basis of this reporting, of this story that has come out, is based in fact. So the foundation of it is very strong. It can hold up, it can withstand. So that's really good energy. The environment is strength. This is people finally having the courage to stand up against this tyranny, no matter what the outcome or the result. The hopes for the fears are the Three of Swords reversed. Three of Swords reversed is acting emotional, putting your emotions before logic. So the fear is that people will act out of emotion and not logic. And the hope would be people would put their, they would rely on thoughts versus feelings. Okay. And final outcome for this situation is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed is feeling trapped. Feeling trapped in your job. I feel like this is Trump feeling trapped. He's gonna back himself into a corner. Is exactly what he's gonna do. Whatever this is. And I feel like I'm really wondering if it has to do with South Park, but this is very much backing himself into a corner. Okay, so let's get these out of the way. Okay, now these I don't think are really big enough to do like full spreads or full pulls on them. I think that this is just things that are going to be in the news that we need to just keep our eyes on. I want to pull some cards from the governance deck just to see what else we can expect this weekend. So what else can we expect this weekend here on planet Earth What are you guys doing this weekend? If you guys are ever curious to know what decks I'm using, if you click on the description box below this video, it'll say more. Click right there where it says more and it'll expand. And in there, I have all kinds of good links. So I have the link to my website, which is just bobbiereads.com. On my website, I have a page that has every single deck that I use, as well as links to where you can purchase them for yourself. So if you're ever wondering what decks I'm using, the exception is the deck I made myself. That's not on there. But if you're ever curious, also, if you've ever wanted to have your own tarot reading with me, I book all of those on my website as well. I do live readings and recorded readings. So go check it out. Okay, so let's just see what we have for this weekend. Shadow Ruler, Shadow Operation, Balancing Priorities. Shadow Ruler, Shadow Operation. Oh, you guys, I'm wondering if this doesn't have to do with what's going on behind the scenes with Trump and perhaps for entertainment purposes only, allegedly, the Epstein files. Because none of us, I think, don't think that Trump is actually in charge, right? I think we all know that there are other people behind the scenes. And this card is great because you can see like all the people in the background, all the shadows. There is definitely a shadow operation, and there are other people calling the shots, whether it's, you know, Stephen Miller, JD Vance, Peter Thiel, whoever, you know, is in the background. So I feel like they are in the process of trying to take Trump down, and I feel like they're going to use the Epstein files to do it. I think they're going to let him basically hang himself. Now we have balancing priorities. Let's see what else we have for this weekend. What else should we know for this weekend, Spirit? What else do you have for us for this weekend? Classified information, controlled speech. Yeah, I mean, right now they're saying only the very top and only certain YouTube, oh my gosh, government officials can speak about what's going on with Epstein. They're really limiting what people can say. Sorry about that ring light, you guys. My lighting, I'm trying to get it brighter, but it's ring lights aren't great on these shiny cards. When I move, I'm going to figure out a different lighting situation. Okay. So let's see what else we have. We have successful outcome and foreign threats. So I feel like they're going to be successful in what they do. And this is a major foreign threat. We know that there's, Russia is involved in this. Everybody is like an asset for some other country. This is the most crooked cabinet we've ever, not just cabinet, administration that we've ever seen. Yeah, you guys, this is, it's going to be more of the same. The big thing that has me concerned is it's that earthquake. So everybody, this is that reminder to always be ready for a natural disaster. It's, have extra water, have a first aid kit, have flashlights, get headlamps, have extra food on hand. Make sure that you have water. Did I say that already? Water is really important. So just basic things, because if there's anything we're learning right now, it's that the government is not going to come and help us, right? It's not going to come and save us. We have to save ourselves. So it's very important for us to be prepared, be ready, and take care of ourselves. And then if we need extra help or if the government is there, awesome. But if it's not, we're okay, right? Okay, you guys, so I want to get one final message from Spirit to get us through this weekend. What do we need to hear? What message does Spirit have for us that we need to hear to help us navigate this weekend? All right, we have Earth School. Let's look up the definition or the meaning. Earth School says life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Planet Earth is a great initiation for the soul, and life lessons are the curriculum for which we enroll. These aren't one-time lessons, but themes we choose to circle around, deepening our experience of them as we make our way through the spiral of life. Life lessons aren't only about getting it right, they're also about getting it wrong. Remembering that Earth is a planet of polarity helps with this understanding. Each year, the study deepens more and more. If you pull this card while you're going through a difficult time, you're being prompted to remember that your soul came here to grow and learn. Try not to look at difficult times as getting it wrong. Instead, see them as opportunities for soul growth. If you can find a way to grow and soften your heart through the highs and lows, your soul is most definitely growing, which is the whole point. Pulling this card can also mean that you're being called to embark on a new area of study or growth. This could be through structured learning, such as university, school, or a training course. If you're having difficulties in a relationship, you're being reminded that these are opportunities for soul growth. After all, relationships are known as the #1 way that we grow as souls while we're here on earth. That is so appropriate and so fitting. You guys, my life has been a handful lately, and I'm sure I am not the only one. I'm sure that's probably more the majority than the minority. And I've had some really big challenges, and it's funny that it mentions softening your soul, softening yourself, because I can feel myself getting like harder, more like standing up for myself, like battle mode. Like I've got to take care of myself in these situations, and I've got to, be powerful and advocate. And I love that because it's like reminding me, okay, Bobbie, take a breath and soften back up a little bit. You can be strong, and you can grow, but you don't have to harden in the process. So I needed this one. Tell me if you guys needed this one. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And also, if you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. I am so close to 20,000 subscribers, you guys. Oh my goodness. So it would be amazing if I could get over that little hump there. Also, if you'd like to take your support of my channel one step further, you can become a member. Members get member exclusive content, member only lives, all kinds of good stuff. To get more information on that, it's in the description box down below as well, and it's just 99 cents a month. Okay, you guys, again, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me while I flip cards, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!